comforts me like the sun and strengthens me like the earth. As she was first graced with love from the sun, and her skin is the color of the earth. The woman who taught me the worth of a relationship with God, family, and church. Unafraid of reminding me of the 24 hours of work she gave as she lied there giving me birth. And mijo, just like I brought you into this world, don't think God won't use me to send you back. Y vas a ver next time I tell you to get ready for church. Women who exemplify faith, holding strong to the promises of God. Somehow always able to muster up the grace she gave to the men in her life who've always left her with tears in her face, left her in fear and with haste, left her. The woman who stayed in the race. Although every day the enemy tells her, you're not gonna place, she still remains on pace. And I gotta keep my heart pure. I gotta keep these words pure because my mama didn't get beat down not to be heard. And if you can't comprehend the reality of my words, let me break it down for you a little before you write me off as absurd. See, when the situation got tight, and that man who was never taught how to be a man ran when it was rightfully his responsibility to provide, leaving my mom at the checkout stand with 4 kids in one hand, with coupons and food stamps in the other, hustling leche, tortillas, and other humility, raising a family on beans, rice, and Jesus Christ. When the beans and rice were hard to find, it was Christ who supplied the means to fight and the means to live. Because contrary to popular belief, those welfare checks don't relieve how tight the wallet in the pocket is. But she believed, and her faith, as small as a mustard seed, raised up the man that you see. Learning with me as we read, yearning with me to be free. Within the embrace of her loving arms, I be nothing more and nothing less than a son. Teaching me the truth about love. Love was meant to be given. So that when I marry my beautiful wife, for the entire duration of my life, in the words of our Thomas, I won't have a gelatin skeleton developed in my eye. Because I was taught how to be a man from a foolish man's wife. I was given truth and love from a heavenly husband, Christ, who swept her off her feet with the ultimate sacrifice, giving up his life so she could give life to 4 punk kids she struggled to raise on her own at the age of 24. Somehow always able to grind up the funds to buy us new clothes, because every year we went back to school rocking new soles, while she was still wearing the same shoes from 5 years before. Making the necessary sacrifices to give her children what she never had. Struggling to be both my mom and my dad. And I didn't know what I was praying for when I begged God for a miracle. Because every night I woke to her crying out on the bedroom floor. You see, she waited till night so she could try to be alone, because the motel room we dwelled in was where we called home. And unfortunately, what we could afford didn't provide much room to roam, much less live. And as I laid in bed crying, my 12-year-old prayer was to hear my mom stop dying. The pain she was in broke her mind, body, and spirit. And with all the sincerity in my heart, I begged God to still it, to give her pain to me so that she could see and feel it. The love that she was teaching me because of her perseverance. But the inspiration lied within the situation. And God's will is not limited to our joy and gratification. See, the foundation of my education was laid by a woman who learned to read because of salvation. Studying divine biblical revelation with a 5th grade education, because he loves to use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Now as I live my life, fighting to cope with my pain, and my strife, and my struggles, the wisdom I keep close was taught to me by my mother.